Now we'll run through an example of how someone might apply for a job using verifiable career and education credentials. The underlying layer that enables the trusted exchange of credentials we'll be demonstrating is Velocity Network, a public, open for all, blockchain based utility layer and set of protocols that enable global data interoperability and interconnectivity across the fragmented labour market. Although we're demonstrating this example using the Velocity Career Wallet, it's important to emphasize that Network is tech agnostic. Adhering to Velocity Network protocols enables any wallet, issuer system, and relying party system full interoperability, forming the Internet of Careers. There are already a few wallets that present compatibility to the network, as well as a dozen software vendors in HR, learning, and recruitment. In the very near future, the individual can choose a wallet of her choice to manage her credentials and even move between wallets with her credentials while her credentials remain fully intact. In this example, Michelle has already set up her wallet, which she'll have been able to find via the App Store on Android and Apple iOS exactly as she would any other app. At that point, it only takes a couple of minutes to enter personal details and get up and running. Let's take a look at how Michelle claims and shares her credentials. This video introduces Michelle, who is setting up her wallet to store her identity. The first credential Michelle would like to claim is her basic identity. To do that, Michelle is required to scan her ID document and take a selfie photo to enable photo match. Once her identity is verified, the identity verification service provider can offer her a verifiable credential attesting to it. Michelle now wants to claim her education credentials. Although Michelle did not finish high school, she passed her high set equivalent, which is another version of the GED equivalency in her state. High Test or GED can send her these credentials, but she needs to go to their site and identify herself so they know that she's the intended recipient of that credential. To do this, Michelle uses her identity credential that she claimed in the previous step. She's then able to claim the credential and add it to her wallet. Michelle recently left her position at ICE Hardware and during the offboarding process was informed she can claim work verification. She searches for the credential in the search bar and finds the ICE Hardware organization. Since ICE also requires that she confirms her identity, she shares her email and phone number. Michelle sees that she has an offer waiting, so reviews the offer and claims the credential that's added to her wallet. This is just one way to claim a credential. Individuals may also search by organisation to find credential offers to claim, or organisations that are issuing the credentials can simply send the individual a QR code to scan and claim the offer. Again, in this case, Michelle used the search function to find an offer and claim a credential. Now, with identity, education, and employment credentials, she can start looking for suitable new roles. Michelle is delighted to find a position she wants to apply for. Staffing company Staffmark is using an applicant tracking system that adheres to Velocity Network protocols, and Michelle can apply for the role using her credentials. To share her records, Michelle simply checks the items to submit and clicks share. This is called a disclosure. Using advanced cryptography, Staffmark's system is able to instantly verify Michelle's credentials are valid and haven't been tampered with. This automated process takes seconds as opposed to the current analog process, which can take weeks. From the individual perspective, any disclosure event is logged on the wallet together with all its terms and conditions for any future reference. Staffmark will use her data to check her work eligibility, her I-9 form. Once they verify that, they can offer it to Michelle to claim as a credential for future applications. So not only does Michelle apply for a job, she obtains additional enabling credentials to use for her career journey. Michelle still has gaps in her application that requires a background check to fill the gaps and to conduct a criminal check. Michelle shortens the check by sending the screening company existing credentials. The screening company, Cisiv, processes the check, discovering and verifying an additional work credential in the process. Cisiv notifies her via email that she can claim this credential and add it to her wallet. Michelle has not missed a day of work in her first 90 days. Staffmark would like to recognise this by issuing a good attendance badge valid for 1 year to put in her wallet. Michelle receives an email from Staffmark to claim the badge of the network. This empowers Michelle with data about her own performance record to use in her career record. Our demo just demonstrated how Velocity Network serves as an underlying interoperability layer to enable independent wallets, search firms, background screeners, and other participating technology providers to the fragmented labour market, creating global interconnectivity. With the network now live, the future is even more exciting. This Internet of Careers will enable individuals to claim, store, and manage all their credentials in one space. Pick the wallet of their choosing and move credentials from one wallet to another whenever they choose. Use credential with any type of verifier, whether employment, background screener, or educational. Store self reported credentials that have not been digitally issued. Track progress towards a cumulative credential achievement or renewal. Receive suggested opportunities that match the credentials in their wallets. And so many more innovative things to increase their opportunities. We look forward to building this exciting future with you. Thanks for watching.